see how increasingly absurd demands are turning love into a luxury auction. Women who want it all, money, gifts, comfort, but give nothing back except constant demands. What you're about to hear will make you completely rethink what a healthy relationship really is.
People be like, she's a gold digger, she wants a guy with money. I'm trying to look for my husband and the father of my children. Why would I not want a guy that has a provider mindset? Why would I not want a guy that can provide financial stability for my future family? So yeah, I'm gonna make sure that whoever I am dating to be the father of my children and my husband, I'm gonna make sure that he is financially stable so that my children don't suffer.
It's just always one thing missing. A nigga could sing, but he can't dress. A nigga could dress, but he don't really be making money like that. A nigga be making money like that, but he can't fuck. Y'all don't have like a package where I get everything in one? You can't forget, when he have money, can fuck, and look good, he's an addict. God damn it, God damn it, God damn it, God damn it.
Here, dissatisfaction is constant and insatiable. Something is always missing. If he has money, he lacks character. If he brings pleasure, he lacks commitment. If he's present, he lacks loyalty. This mindset creates an endless cycle of frustration because it seeks perfection in imperfect human beings. Instead of building, she discards and ends up alone because no one is ever enough for someone who is never content.
Everyone's always like, what do you like in a man? What are some things you want in a man? This year, I'm manifesting a man who has a lot of money, who likes to give me a lot of money, who drives me everywhere, who is funny, but not in a dark humor way where it's kind of borderline crazy racist. I want someone who showers and uses soap. I want someone who likes his family. I want someone who knows how to take care of living things. I want someone who is not like butt ugly, but if he were butt ugly, that'd be okay because I could look past that and I could see the beauty and everything because I am a woman. 4, not a DJ at all, no artistic capabilities whatsoever. I want him to be a STEM major. I want him to build me a house, a barn, whatever. I want him to build me a new invention and name it after me and dedicate his life's work to me. I would love to...
This woman lists endless demands, often superficial and unrealistic. Money, comfort, constant attention, lifelong devotion, but never once does she mention what she offers in return. This kind of thinking exposes the childishness of many modern relationships, wanting to be treated like a queen without ever acting like a partner. Men of value see this and simply walk away.
Listen, I date men that are worth over $50 million, which means that if you think asking for a black car being sent to you by just a regular person is like not achievable, you need to raise your standards. I ask them sometimes on the first date, but definitely by the second date, to give me a gift. Now, I'm not going to tell them what to gift me because I want to see how generous they are, but they are not allowed to get me flowers because I already get myself flowers every week. Like, I don't need flowers, please. And I have a cat. You're going to fucking kill her. I have like literally standards and like ways that I conduct myself. So if you, as a man who is worth $50 million, generating millions of dollars, a lot of them are worth hundreds of millions of dollars because of their businesses, and they can't do small stuff like that. They can't put a date together, something nice, something generous, like a good conversation, like talk to me about what it is that you are going to do for me, how you're going to woo me, like talk about future plans, get to know me as a person. Like, no. Also, there's like no opening my legs. That's not a thing. It's not on the table. It will never be. And I get everything that I want. They give me everything that I want and beyond, because at the end of the day, a guy who has a CEO mindset, who is telling the entire world what to do every day, wants to be told what to do. You gotta whip him into shape. Whip him. I'm not here to conform to him. I am not here to please him. He is there to please me. He is there to serve me. He is there to give me. Again, this is a very high, powerful, net worth individual. So, not your average person who's making like less than 150K. And even like between 150 to like 400, it's a similar mindset because they got bills and savings and all of that. Like, you gotta go for the millions, honey. You gotta go for the millions. And never ever sleep with them, because what if the next guy's richer that they introduce you to? and like nicer and kinder and more generous and more fun. Keep your options open.
This woman is the portrait of modern illusion. She demands unrealistic standards, treats men like automatic providers, and believes she deserves everything without offering real reciprocity. She wants gifts, attention, planning, and emotional investment, but makes it clear she doesn't want intimacy, commitment, or to build something together. This kind of attitude drives valuable men away because it turns a relationship into a cold transaction based on power and control. She's not looking for a partner, she's looking for a sponsor.
He gave me everything I wanted. He had all the money. He was a very gentleman. He worked very hard. I worked very hard. My kids are grown. It wasn't like he was raising my kids.
So what's the issue?
The connection was not there.
How much was he bringing in per year?
A year?
Yeah. Roughly.
It was $2 million a year.
Okay.
So he was making like probably $150K a month, probably.
A little bit more. He don't drink. He don't smoke. He worked really hard. It was no problem about, my phone, his phone, cheating. It was none of that. It was just the connection was not there.
At what point is enough enough? Because you left a guy that was pretty much like taking care of you pretty much. And let's just say he wasn't the best guy possible for fun. He still was there for you, but you married him.
Yeah, of course I did.
But you kind of gave up a good guy because you weren't happy.
Exactly.
Understandably, I get your point of view, but then I question, who's going to do that for you next?
She had a man who offered stability, hard work, respect, and financial security, but she discarded him because the connection wasn't there. This is a common story, trading something solid for a fleeting feeling without realizing that deep connections are built over time and effort. By letting go of a man willing to care for her for the sake of a passing sensation, she not only loses a solid foundation, but also closes the door to mature relationships in the future.
We gotta stop chasing the men with the money and the men who look good. I'm all about finding a man that's a provider man, which I am so thankful I found, but it didn't start out like that. It wasn't always like that. Sometimes you have to find a man that has the potential, that has the good morals and the good heart, and who has the typical nice guy, maybe the guy who's a nice guy and you don't really want because he's too nice. That's the guy that you want to date. I feel like everybody is so hooked on just being chased around, and you want to chase somebody so bad because it makes you want them more. But chasing somebody isn't true love. It's not love. It's just lust. And you want to get that person until you finally have them, and then you don't want them anymore. I'm telling you that the man with the potential is the man that's going to treat you good. He's going to treat you like a queen that you are, and he's going to become the provider man. Because if you see potential in him and you are standing by his side through thick and thin, you are standing by his side when he has nothing and he's working to get where he needs to be, he's going to be so grateful for you, and he's going to treat you like a queen when he finally gets to where he needs to, because you stood by his side. Because a true man cannot become the man that he wants to without the right woman by his side. You gave them the love when they needed it most, and now that they are where they are at and you worked with them to be where they need to be, no relationship is perfect. This is why I say potential is so important. To see potential in somebody is so important, because it's loving them when they have nothing.
Here we see a mindset more in line with traditional values. She values potential, character, and building together. Instead of chasing a ready-made man, she understands that true partnership is born when you stand by someone during their growth. This mentality builds strong families because it creates bonds based on loyalty and gratitude, not just momentary status.
This generation is definitely unrealistic as fuck. Everybody wants them a nigga that can take care of the bills, that can buy them Chanel bags, that can buy them the latest damn car. But when you flip the damn mirror and you look at yourself, what do y'all be having going on? What can y'all bring to the table at least? Okay, cool. Everybody want them a nigga to provide. I know I do. But some of y'all don't even have a driver's license to y'all name. Some of y'all don't even have a high school diploma to y'all name. Some of y'all don't even have a brain in y'all heads. Y'all don't know how to cook. Y'all don't even know how to properly wipe y'all butt. So I know y'all don't know how to properly wipe up y'all house. Y'all just ready to take. What can y'all give? I'm not saying if he pay the rent this month, you got to pay the rent next month. No, but what I'm saying is if he's paying your rent, at least feed the man. If he's willing to buy you these large purchases, at least let the man come home to a clean house. Every once in a while, at least buy the man a pair of shoes. If he could pay $300 plus on your wig, plus $100 something on your install, at least you could do is give him a little $50 haircut, something. I never understood that. I'm proud to say my man paid the rent every single month. Sometimes he paid the electric bill. Sometimes I'll pay if I'm feeling generous. It never like exceeds $200. I never mind paying the Wi-Fi bill. The Wi-Fi only $30. But I watch the way like he really busts his ass. So I never mind making sure it's food on the table. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Even if he want a good snack. My hair be expensive. I never mind walking into the store, getting him like a little $90 outfit. Like I never mind doing it. It's a difference between wanting a provider and y'all just being straight up fucking leeches.
Unlike the others, this woman delivers a reality check. She criticizes a generation that demands without offering anything in return. She recognizes that a healthy relationship requires reciprocity. If the man provides, the woman should also contribute with care, support, and simple gestures. Her words show that there are still women who understand that relationships are a two-way street, not a one-sided extraction.